No, not exactly that. So I think that would not be. It would be nice to say now, but it just wouldn't be the real answer and the honest answer. We have seen in him and in his data and in his stats and in his performance that he has done before that there is a good amount of scorer points in him because he had that all the time. Also in at the Red Bulls, he was their offensive player of the year before, but that he would have that form of impact and that his numbers would be that high, that he's the third best domestic goal scorer. We haven't expected that, but of course we are also always happy if somebody overperforms our expectations.
And with him overperforming comes the financial reward. He was on I think 200,000 last year. How much of a raise did he get this year?
I think it is what I said before. We are not planning to do too much changes. We also want to lock in those key players that had that played a huge role in our performance in the second half of last season for a long time. So it was also for us important to give Brian a home for a long time, to secure his rights for a long time, and with that also to reward what he has done last season. And part of the deal is also that his compensation is going up, but part of the deal is also that his compensation can go far more up if he continues to perform in that way. And so I think that's encouraging for him to continue to do that and to overperform because that will help him also on the financial side.
Right. And on a non-Brian White note, news broke that Kwame won't be joining the team this year. Where are we at in terms of getting another left back and goalkeeper?
I think I have never said that we are looking for another left back. So it's not our first priority to look for a wing back. I think we have with Guti and Javane Brown two internationals, and Christian Dachome, who is sliding into that role and also played that role today again in the inter squad. We have with Marcus Coutinho somebody who started for us in a playoff game, and we have with Ali Ahmed a guy that is stepping up and who is coming from our academy and who has impressed us all with the performance in the first few weeks. So I think we have a lot of options on that position, good options, and we have no actual need there. On the goalkeeper position, we are still evaluating a few things. It's not that it is urgent for training right now because we have Isaac and Max Anker, two very, very talented young Canadian goalkeepers here, where we are also very high on them. So plus Thomas, so we have a group of three. And as I said before, we are looking for the right profile. It has to be a guy that challenges enough Thomas, but also a guy who doesn't disbalance the atmosphere in the goalkeeper group because he comes here and he says, I have to be the number one, or otherwise I make trouble. So it has to be the right profile, somebody who's ready to play, ready enough or ahead of our young talents, but also not coming in and say, I only come as the number one.